Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If your check engine light just popped on and your scanner is showing the code P0301, don't panic. Today, we're going to break down exactly what that means, what causes it, and most importantly, how you can fix it. So, grab your tools, and let's get started. The code P0301 specifically means Cylinder 1 Misfire Detected. In simple terms, your car's engine control module, or ECMS, has noticed that the first cylinder in your engine isn't firing correctly. An engine misfire happens when the fuel and air mixture in a cylinder fails to ignite at the right time. This can cause your car to run rough, hesitate when you accelerate, and you'll definitely notice a drop in fuel economy, too. You might even feel a shaking or shuddering, especially when you're stopped at a light. So, what are the usual suspects behind a P0301 code? The list can seem long, but we can break it down into a few main categories. The most common culprit is a problem with your ignition system. This could be a worn-out spark plug, a bad spark plug wire, or a faulty ignition coil or coil pack. Over time, these parts just wear down and can't deliver the strong spark needed to ignite the fuel. Another major cause is related to your fuel system. A clogged or failing fuel injector for cylinder 1 can prevent the right amount of fuel from getting into the cylinder. If there's not enough fuel, you won't get proper combustion. Similarly, a weak fuel pump or a clogged fuel filter could affect all cylinders, but it might just show up as a misfire in one cylinder first. Let's not forget about mechanical engine issues. While less common, they can be more serious. This could be something like low compression in cylinder 1 due to a worn piston ring, a leaky valve, or even a damaged cylinder wall. A bad head gasket can also cause misfires by allowing coolant to leak into the cylinder, which definitely won't burn. Lastly, we have to consider sensor issues. A faulty crankshaft or camshaft position sensor can send incorrect timing information to the ECM, messing up both spark and fuel injection timing. And sometimes, though rarely, the problem could be the ECM itself. So, how do we diagnose this? First step, which you've already done, is to read the code. Now, let's get hands-on. The easiest thing to check first is the ignition system. Start by inspecting the spark plug for cylinder 1. Is it covered in oil, fuel, or carbon? Is the electrode worn down? If it looks bad, replace it. It's cheap, and it's good maintenance anyway. While you're there, inspect the spark plug wire or the coil-on plug boot for any cracks or damage. A great diagnostic trick is to swap the ignition coil from cylinder 1 with the coil from another cylinder, let's say cylinder 2. Clear the codes, drive the car, and then rescan. If the code has changed to P0302, which indicates a misfire in cylinder 2, congratulations, you've just found your problem is the ignition coil? If swapping the coil didn't change anything, the next step is to look at the fuel injector. You can do a similar swap. Move the fuel injector from cylinder 1 to cylinder 2. Clear the codes and drive. If the misfire code moves to P0302, then you know you have a bad fuel injector. You can also listen to the injector with a mechanic stethoscope or a long screwdriver. You should hear a distinct, rapid clicking sound. If cylinder 1's injector is silent or sounds different from the others, it's likely the problem. If you've checked the spark and the fuel and you're still getting that P0301 code, it might be time to check for mechanical issues. This is where a compression test comes in. You'll need a compression tester, which screws into the spark plug hole. You'll test the compression on all cylinders and compare the reading from cylinder 1 to the others. If it's significantly lower, you have an internal engine problem that will require more in-depth repairs. Fixing a P0301 can be as simple as changing a $5 spark plug, or it could be more involved. But by following these logical diagnostic steps, you can pinpoint the issue yourself and save a ton of money on diagnostic fees at a repair shop. Remember, start with the simple and common culprits first before jumping to conclusions about major engine failure. I hope this guide helps you tackle that pesky P0301 code. If you found this video helpful, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more DIY auto repair videos. Got any questions or your own P0301 story? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.